Hey, it's Zach here from Frontenac Outfitters. We're having a look at the NRS Zander Fishing PFD. This is a brand new design for 2024, basically replacing the Raku, kind of a brother to the classic Chinook or sister. Go either way. Either way, this is a great PFD that is based on a absolute best-selling PFD in the kayak fishing segment. Not just limited to kayak fishermen, whether you want to canoe, kayak, whatever the case may be, but if you find that you need some extra pockets for tackle, just extra gear, whatever, this is going to be the PFD that has got you sorted. Let's have a closer look at some of the really cool features that are on this. So starting off, I mean, the entry system, super simple, just has the classic zipper using a heavy duty YKK zipper down the middle. And then we've got our belly button clip here to kind of lock things in around that kind of bottom of the rib cage. And this strap is really what's going to help that PFD from riding up, especially if we end up in the water. Doing the PFD up can be a little tricky because, you know, we've got this kind of bit of a bulkier PFD here at the front. So trying to get these zippers and that tongue in that groove can be a little tricky, but this little tab really helps. So you're just going to slide that over, press it in, zip it up. Easy. Once this guy's fitted to you, don't have to mess with the straps too much. It's just going to be a really simple fit. Speaking of fit, NRS has redesigned a bunch of their PFDs for 2024 with the Orbit Fit system. And I can't say enough good things about this. If you've watched any of the other videos about the Orbit Fit, I'm a big fan. It is really comfortable right out of the box. There's kind of no break-in period that we might find on some more traditional PFDs to kind of get that foam to start getting a memory of your body. Right out of the box, I've got a great custom fit. We'll have a closer look at kind of how these panels work and why this PFD is so comfortable. Lots of pockets, space on the outside here. We've got start right here. We've got a little Velcro tab right here going into a small shallow pocket. So if there's anything you want to kind of keep close at hand, maybe a folding knife, whatever the case may be, easy access right there. We've got two zippered pockets on each breast right here that have a little hinged panel on here, so they're not going to fall all the way open. And these are big enough to accommodate a small tackle box. So if you've got, you know, a bit of terminal tackle that you like to keep really close at hand, you don't have to go digging for it, you can get that tucked right in here and have it right on your person. A couple of little dividers on the inside here. And also lash tabs, so if you want to secure anything so you don't accidentally drop it into the water, you can, you know, use a small lanyard to connect to these guys. Another really neat feature right here is our plier tab. So we can, you know, easily connect in a set of pliers, and then we've also got another tab we can tether those to, so that, again, we're not losing our expensive pliers into the water or just dropping them in the bottom of the kayak or the canoe. It's using a magnet clasp. So, I mean, maybe not the most secure system, but I mean, it keeps them really close at hand. It's a nice snug fit if you've got the right style of pliers in here. Generally, when we're out kayak fishing, we're not jumping in the drink or purposely falling in. I think this would clasp enough that if we did end up in the drink, chances of losing that item are gonna be very low. Up here, we do have a little hidden lash point here, so you can either have an externally mounted quick release knife, or we can also add a strobe light. On this side here, we've got some strap here that is secured in there. That might work with some molly system that you already have, or just utilizing it as another lash point to attach another knife or line snips or a different light, a little row container, whatever you can find to lash to this. I mean, it's just a convenient spot to have, you know, just a ton of gear attached to you. So let's have a closer look at the Orbit system here. So the Orbit Fit system is utilizing pre-cut panels of foam in behind the recycled ripstop nylon shell, and then it's also using a recycled nylon. It's a much softer nylon on the inside as opposed to that ripstop, so it's going to be really comfortable while you're out on the water. If we turn it this way and kind of get it into its proper position there, you can see that there's a bit of an arc here too, to just kind of help match the curvature of our spine naturally as well. If we look at the front panels, we've got this very similar setup here. We've got this curve right here that's going to kind of outline the front of our belly. And then we also have some nice curvature here. And you can almost feel like there's a bit of a break in there, again, to just help accentuate and map our body where it needs to be. Really cool feature that I like that we find on a lot of NRS PFDs is our little strap garage here. So on our chest, on our shoulder strap adjustments, we've got our little garage so we can tuck away our strap and it's not blowing around in the wind, you know, just being a bit of a nuisance. I know, just a quality of life feature I really like. Look at the back here, nice clean design. Foam is really comfortable, really pliable. This is a full back PFD, so if you're used to seeing the Chinook or, you know, mesh back PFDs, this is going to be just a different style. Some people prefer them, some people don't. You know, a lot of Kayak anglers really like the mesh backs because they work well against those kind of high frame seats or those lawn chair style seats that we find on fishing kayaks. This works just as well. I like a full back. I just find them a little more comfortable than the higher up styles like the Chinook, but that's just a personal preference. Sales say otherwise. The Chinook is the #1 seller, I think, in the entire fishing kayak PFD segment. The best way to know if that PFD is going to be the right one for you is just to come out to Frontenac Outfitters and try them on. You can take it for a test bottle and see, is this the right one for you? Another really cool feature that we're going to find on the Zander is the hydration system, or the NRS swig system that's compatible with this PFD. And we know that by that little tag right there. It's got the little drop of water and then compatible. So that is for the swig hydration pack you can find from NRS. We've got our lash points up here that are going to be part of that hydration system, and then one little hook down here on the bottom. So that's going to secure that pack to the back of this PFD, keeping water handy at all times. Some other things we're going to find on the inside of this PFD along that strap on the bottom is we've just got some nice soft silicone beading along the outside here and then also along the front, and that's just going to help prevent it from riding up. Really comfortable recycled nylon material here that's softer than this stuff up top. So again, if you're just out, without a rash guard or anything on like that, this is nice and soft, really comfortable against the belly. Another really cool feature we're going to find on the new NRS PFDs is the graded sizing. And what that means is they're using different amounts of foam for the actual different sizes of PFDs. So if you're a smaller paddler and you're getting into something like this extra small medium, this is going to use less foam, so it's going to be less bulky than the PFD that's going to be designed for the large or extra large paddler. Really cool feature. I think it's long overdue, especially for our smaller size paddlers who don't need all that extra bulk. The Zander PFD is going to be perfect for the kayak anglers or canoe anglers or anybody who just wants that extra space that these oversized pockets provide. For more information, you can check it out online at frontenacoutfitters.com, or as always, come in store and visit us.